Good morning. In today's everyday world, we have technology at our sides at all times. Most of us tend to have our phones strapped to our sides in our back pockets. Even those in the older generation have cell phones, or some still have flip phones, but it counts. We have our whole world at the palm of our hands. We are able to look up, text anybody across the world just from a few click of a buttons, and social media is one of the biggest ways that we have the world in our hands. Social media has changed so many lives. While it has its downsides just as anything else does, it is a major resource that it can benefit not only you, but also your community if you really truly let it. Social media has been able to have such a positive impact on so many people. It keeps people connected even when they're miles apart. We all know that COVID put us all in quarantine and it shut everything down. It made us hard to keep in touch with our loved ones. Social media allowed me to keep in touch with my friends, okay? And it's a really big thing. Social media has helped so many through this hard times. One of my best friends, she actually lives in Washington State, and I've been able to be a part of her life through the use of social media. It is crazy how we can stay connected, yet we are thousands of miles away. Social media also can be such an educational resource. There's things like YouTube where people are able to post educational videos and help people do tutoring videos, anything like that. There's one, it's the Organic Chemistry Tutor. He has about 4 million subscribers. So people there that watch his videos, that learn about these things. And that's what social media does, is it helps you grow into the person that you can be. It truly allows you to express who you really want to be in this world. You're able to show your true self. And there's other people out there to support you, and they feel the same way. Social media allows you to feel that warmth in your heart that you aren't alone in this world. There are other people struggling with whatever you may be struggling. And it's such a good community outreach for that support. There's things such as GoFundMe on Facebook, and TikTok is one of the best examples in my opinion. It's got it where you can post a video and so people will flood your comments about all this stuff, or you can post something about being sad and they'll talk about how pretty you are and boost you up. And that's what social media is really about. That's why social media is important to the community. And social media has been projected in such a negative way, especially by that older generation. They just feel that it's a terrible influence on young minds and that it should not be used. And they do have some true points about that, and I'm going to be honest, because there's that social media pressure. It's this pressure to be perfect, to be Instagram perfect. You'll see the people, their perfect bikini bodies, posting their perfect lives, but in reality, that's not the case. Nobody is perfect. It's the Hannah Montana song. Nobody is perfect, and you have to realize that. There's also the fact that social media is a huge distraction. You get on your phone, you check it every once in a while, and it becomes a huge distraction. There's also that inappropriate content. Many people choose to post inappropriate content on social media, making it seem as a bad influence to many, and that's just not the way it should be seen. And it was found that 20% of people, especially teens, suffer from diagnosed depression, which many feel is caused due to social media and the use of that. But there are ways to prevent social media from being a nuisance in your life. There are plenty of ways. Personally, everything is going to have a negative side to it. You have to make sure that the positive outweighs the negative. With the distraction, put a timer on your phone. Set it for 30 minutes, work for 30 minutes straight, and then scroll through Instagram for 5 minutes. That way it's not a distraction. You get your work done and you're fine. Make sure there's blockers on every social media site for inappropriate content. There are restrictions made on TikTok. I know there are algorithms where if it sees a girl even in a bikini, it will immediately take it down just like that and suspend their account. Same with Twitter. They're really good about making sure they keep that inappropriate content off so that it's a family-friendly user. And you want to make sure that on social media, you just surround yourself with your friends and your family. That'll bring you to such a much more positive impact over your life. Now, I know social media has been portrayed in such a negative way, and I know that makes it hard for many to trust it, but it can change a person's life. It truly can. It has changed mine. Since I've started using social media more, I've just felt more confident in myself. I feel like I can really be myself, and it just changes who you really are as a person. You don't want to let somebody's bad decisions restrict you from having such a positive resource, and that's what social media is. Don't let what people think about it. Don't let the people who post that inappropriate stuff stop you from using this resource that can really change your life if you let it. Thank you. Have a great day.